Aloha, how's it, everybody? I'm just gonna start recording now. We're gonna invite some people in to the live stream. This is it's Thursday, January 12th, 2023. And we've had some pumping going on in the crypto market. Uh Nothing too unusual, but it's looking pretty good. There's a possibility we could have seen the end of the downtrend, but we want to definitely see some more confirmation to be sure. But we are getting some good signs, and I think that's the most important thing. Yep, and we have a few people hopping on. This is I felt like live streaming because I feel good today, and I feel like since I'm feeling good, I'm gonna have a better perspective on the market. And that's it. That's it. Trying to connect my VPN here. It's always nice to use. I feel more secure with it. All right, let me share my screen. And right now, I've been looking at Bitcoin because it's been pumping. And as Bitcoin pumps, we're going to get more movements on other cryptos. Let's go to the daily. So I pulled a fib originally from this impulse over here, this downward impulse, because this is the highest it's been was 69. I believe that's on like 69K, maybe $88 right there too. And the bottom there around 62. Come to think of it, I could have maybe pulled to that candle there, but I had some nice reactivity here at the 4.618. And again down here at the 8.618, and this is where I'm catching this type of reversal, what looks like a reversal happening. I want to see us break 20K. I want to see us break this 21K. And if we could close above here, I'm going to feel very bullish, I think. Especially on a daily. But we just got this daily close. It's a massive daily close. Happened 16 minutes ago. I anticipate the price to retest that 18.1K level and then go up to this 20K for sure. Maybe you just keep pumping and then retest, but yeah, that's a really big engulfing candle. We engulfed this move right here, this candle on the daily. Now I'm just looking for us to engulf this candle. When we do that, it's gonna look pretty good. I would say it could hit this Fibonacci level. And yeah, if it soars through that and if it bursts through these red and blue levels, and this one, if it starts bursting through there and we start getting some closes at 44K, I'm thinking it's gonna go back up to our 69K. If that happens, it's gonna send everything back up, I would assume. I got Solana here. I drew some bears here because we were on the bears move for a while. Ooh, I got a lot going on here. So I'm just gonna clear drawings, okay? I'm gonna clear drawings. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw a trend line from this top. That's one, but I also want to draw one from like, I think I had the other one going from here. No, how did I have it? Was it from here? Oh, I remember. I remember. It was from. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I think the one I got right now is pretty good. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's not reacting with these. So me let me start from down here. I'm gonna press Control so that it locks onto the top over here. And I had one that was like this, I believe. Let go for a second. Yeah, I think I had one. I think I had one that was coming to this bottom right here. And I think the reason I had that, yeah, is just because of that, just that downtrend. Yeah. Yeah. So shucks, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna press undo a few times here. Don't mind me. This is all part of it, all right? I just want to see where that trend line was. Yeah, because it looked nice, this one. Yeah, you see, so I have it. I have where there's like a where it's touching these wicks, and then it connects to this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these bears out and that symbol. I'm gonna hide because I don't want to just throw away everything I worked on there. I'm gonna hide them instead. I want to access them again. What I could do is I could click on this icon down here in the bottom right corner. It's the um, tree, object tree, and it has all my objects. I want to see anything. I can unhide it. Click the eye so I can hide whichever's. Uh, yeah, so I have that trend line. I think the other one I had was good too from the top. So I'm gonna press Control just to get locked on the top, and I'm gonna let go. And I think that's good too, just to acknowledge that right now we're in our structures changed slightly. And now we're going like this sideways downtrend for a while. So the downward momentum isn't as intense here. I'm gonna clear these levels. Yeah. And so this is the daily. On the daily, we've been down here to like we were at $9. Uh we were around $9 when Cody mentioned that he feels like crypto's looking like it's gonna make some bullish moves. So I think around here he called that out and we did get a pump. Okay, and on Solana, I actually want to see us break this level where these two daily candles closed. I want to see us engulf those. And the next move I want to see is, of course, an engulfing of this big bearish move. Which, of course, this could be a starting point to it. But I definitely do want to see an engulfing move and move into this channel that I have drawn. I want to see us go into that area. When we go into that area, and if we can pass the 45 mark, I'm gonna feel really good about Solana as well, because I believe in this key zone. Yeah, so I want to see a flip happen there. So when we start getting up here, so this could be the beginning of it. Not doubting. But if we break below this little kind of a wedge formation, I would say maybe we have, if you consider it like the wedge to be this and this right here would be the breakout and the retest going up. So yeah, it's been looking good. Let me go to the 3 hour. I normally use the 4 hour, but I've been trying out the 3 hour because I know that 3 is a significant number in a lot of places in the world, and so it's in Fibonacci too. It's in 369, so I'm just going with it. So we haven't had a close above here yet. This last body close. We do have doji here with a strong upper wick, showing some downward pressure. Oh, and we got someone waiting in the room. And we have this strong wick. I want to see us engulf that move to really feel super bullish about crypto, about Solana. Hey Cheney, welcome in, welcome in. Just going over some crypto felony warrants. Can you see the screen well on your phone? Right now I am on a Solana US dollar. And we have had this pump from $8 to right now we're currently 16.9. So like a 2x move right there. Overall, we have been on a bear's market in all of crypto. We've been on this downtrend for a long time, and it's unfortunate if you ever invested, on the higher time frames. Oh, no worries for the background sound. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, if you want to talk on the chat, and you have any questions while I'm going on or any comments, put them up there because I'll see them. As I was saying, that we have been tanking a lot. The crypto market is back to a tank, especially after this altcoin season. Altcoins became very popular. Everyone was talking about it over here. And over here, I think a lot of people were, thinking that a reversal was gonna come. They saw this engulfing candle. They saw this engulfing candle last year. They saw these type of moves and could be thinking that we're gonna get out of the bears market, but it continued following that trend line, and just sending the price lower and lower. We almost have like a new pattern going with this trend line now. The momentum's slowing down. It's not as intense drops, which is a good sign. And so we, for for a couple months now, we haven't really had any bullish moves, and we recently had this bullish weekly close at the $14. When Zeller called it out, it was around here end of December, beginning of January. Usually like in the New Year's, there's a lot of excitement and stuff, and people are feeling happy, so that could have caused the pump. There's also some other things happening news-wise. What I anticipate is we could get a pump of Solana to about like 22 or like 20 and hit this trend line again. And I want to see what we do at the trend line. If we can break out, then I'm gonna feel real good. But I'm thinking it's just a short-term pump. We're gonna go up there, and I think my opinion is we might go back down low. We might get another opportunity to buy again at this $8 or even lower. So, there's a lot of hype in our, not, I won't say hype, but I would say there's excitement in our group about crypto right now because of these pumps. And it is definitely a good place to put a little money, but you don't want to put all the money that you want to invest into crypto right now because it could go lower. So that's Solana. Let me go back to I'll go back to Bitcoin so I can show you what's going, because when you see what Bitcoin is doing, it does actually affect the rest of the market. So now Bitcoin looks a little different in my eyes, but still very similar. We have had this reversal happen at the 15K area. Small kind, where we had the price being sent upwards to where it's currently at, just underneath 19K. This looks really good because like on a daily close, we just had a daily close on Bitcoin, and it closed into this channel I drew with an engulfing candle, which engulfed this daily candle as well as all these daily candles here that were going sideways. We have this engulfing move, not too bad of a wick on top, which for me is a sign that we're going to continue upwards. My thought is that we're going to see Bitcoin at 20K. And when we're at 20K, it's going to be a little bit of a deciding area for us. I want to see us close above that 20K. And if we could close above this 21K and engulf this big move, then I'm going to feel pretty good about all of crypto. I'm going to think that might send the price higher. The next thing I want to see us engulf is this bearish move, right? We're still on the downtrend. If I draw a trend line from up here, I can still go, excuse me, let me see a little better. Might do it from right here. So yeah, if I do a trend line, we're still in this downtrend. And actually, when I draw this trend line, it does look like we had a tiny bit of a breakout here. I can see a bit of a wedge form there. And when the wedge is pointing downwards and you have a breakout bow above, what you'll usually see is the breakout happens and then a retest happens, and then they'll keep going up. That's a possibility as well. And I think that could very well happen. Yeah. So on that daily close, it's looking good. Anything can happen on crypto because it's volatile, so it could just easily keep going up. But before I invest more money, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. If the price doesn't hold and it goes below, yeah, we might see, if we see Bitcoin go below this support level, we might see another 9K Bitcoin. In either case, we should always feel happy with who we are, because even if we bought in higher positions, even if we feel like it seems we're down our investments, we're simply not seeing the full picture. And in the full picture, if you're patient enough, you'll be in profit wherever you bought. Even if you bought by accident, you got a little hype and bought a little higher up here, or even if someone bought the top. I never encourage selling if you accidentally bought a little higher, because I will just encourage saving up money to buy these lower areas where you're gonna have more profitability. And I'm gonna open up this CoinGecko website, and I just want to show you a full picture because you don't see it on TradingView. Whoops, the search bar. Yeah, you don't see it on TradingView. Bitcoin. I'm gonna go with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's number one because it's the first of its kind. So it's the number one trending. It has the most volume, and it hasn't failed people yet. There hasn't been any problems with it. It's the most decentralized one out of them all. When I go to CoinGecko.com, I go down and I go to the time frames here. I'm gonna click max. And when I click max, you can see the whole history up to 2013, summer of 2013, where the price of Bitcoin was $114. Pretty crazy. That's when I graduated high school. So I'm pretty sure, me being a kid on the internet, I probably seen some kind of ads for Bitcoin or something, but no one, I didn't know what it was back then. I don't think so, or I don't even know. I don't know, to be honest. I might have heard of something, but whatever the case is, you got this Bitcoin here, 135. I thought there was like a 10K pump at one point before it went to 20K, but I'm not seeing that here. I thought I heard around high school and stuff it pumped to 10K for like a day or two and it went back down, or I can't remember. But if you look here, you get from $100. You get the price moving up so much in 2017. Everyone's getting on there. I think maybe that's the time Cody got on it too. And you had that huge pump to the winter time 2017 to 20K Bitcoin. It crashed heavy after that, really fast, and we had the price go down. A lot of people were a little skeptical. They were scared. They were calling it all kinds of things, Ponzi schemes and all kinds of stuff. But it just did what it did. And around here, 6K. I remember I had a friend who told me now was a great time to get into it. He was talking to me about how he was in a trading group and he was learning about it. So he told me he invested like $11,000 in there. And so I kind of listened to it. I remember I bought like $200 worth of it, but then it crashed a little more to 3K and I got a little discouraged. I thought, oh, maybe it's just going to keep going down. That's what it looked like on my not Coinbase. I was using Cash App at that time. And yeah, so I sold it there. I lost like $50 on it, but I didn't have that much money at the time. I was kind of like just getting my life together. I was working as a painter and such. So flash forward around 2019, I moved to Hawaii and I started noticing, 2019, I started noticing the price start going up. And then it went back down to like 6K, and yeah, I remember I was watching it a little bit, but I didn't know much about trading. And then the whole lockdown happened, and then after lockdown, after the winter and things started getting a little better, suddenly it pumped a lot and we got up to 69K. Up here, it went back down and then it pumped again, and then it's come back down to this 16K area, which is kind of like at this support range. Is like it's close to that first pump here at this high, and if you make a range, it's in that range. And so it could actually go lower. If it did go lower, that would be pretty amazing if we got like an opportunity to buy again at 3K. But that's what the market does. It goes up, comes back down, people start buying again when it goes down, and it sends the price up. So the best thing with markets is one simple rule is that you don't buy it when it's pumping, when it's already high like this. When you see that it's like at all-time highs and such, you're not actually looking to make big entries. You're gonna have to be patient and wait for the price to go back down. And so that's right now is a better opportunity to get in a little bit, and then have enough money saved up just in case you have to buy more down here. If we get confirmation and it starts going up to like these 45K levels and breaking it, it's better to invest with confirmation than to just put all your money here and then go lower, right? So it's good to get a little bit now. It's good to be patient too, because it could take a few years for this to get another pump. We could go look how long this sideways lasted for. Like it seems like almost 3 years, like 2018, 19, 20. Yeah, so like 2 years, couple years. So this can keep going sideways for a while before we get the next major move. Yeah. So either way, if let's say you have a savings account and you know you're not going to touch that money, and it's like every time you get paid from work or whatever, you put like 10% or maybe less, a certain amount you commit to that's not going to affect your spending, your bills, your life. You just put that away into the savings account, and after a year you'll have, let's say if you make let's say you make in a year $40,000, and you invest, well, every time you get paid you invest 10%. Let me see, let me get my calculator out. 40,000, I'm gonna multiply it by 0.1, that'll be $4,000. So you have an extra $4,000 that could have easily just been spent. And so that's a little amount. It seems like a little amount, but if you invest like that little amounts into crypto, then let's say your 4K, let's say crypto goes up from 16K to 160K, that's about a 10x move. Then from that 4K investment, you're going to get $40,000 from it. And what to speak of if when Bitcoin goes up to like $1 million, and what to speak of other altcoins that have better returns. So it's good to invest little amounts here and there, but never invest like amount like, let's say it's your rent or like your bills that you have to pay or the stuff you need for your food. That's gonna, if you don't get that money back, you're gonna be feeling scarce and you know what I'm saying, worried. You should never invest that much money into the market, because at any point you can lose that money, and it should be a money that you're not afraid to lose, because then you're not gonna take it out. Because a lot of people they take money out of their savings account, they take it out of their investments, and then it goes way up, right? That happened to me. I put $200 into Bitcoin when it was 3K, and when it was 3K to 60K, that was like about what, 20x. So if I got that $200 and I multiplied it by 20, I would have gotten like $4,000 out of that, which would have been a lot for me back then, because I was a kid, and at least mindset, I felt more like a kid, and yeah, I'm ready now, I'm prepared. So I'm investing a little here. If it goes lower, I'll have more money to invest, and when it goes up again, I'm gonna be patient, let it ride, and take my profits. Yeah. So that's enough on crypto. If you have any questions on it, on what I just said, you can post them in the chat. You can unmute. Doesn't bother me that there's any background noise. But that's my whole thought on the market right now. Yeah. Let me go to this 1 hour on Bitcoin really quick and see. Yeah, so kind of had this engulfing candles moving down a little bit. I'm probably going to think of a retest right here in this level. But yeah, still, I think that long term, it's such a good investment because when Bitcoin's $1 million, you know, if you got in around, if you put a little bit in down here in these 17K levels, 16K levels, let me see, what's 1 million divided by 16,000? That's 62. So that's a 62 times return. So let's say if you invested $100 into Bitcoin, then whenever it hits $1 million, you would have $6,250 from just $100 investment. If you invested $100 a month and you kept buying Bitcoin while it was in this area, then you would have that times 12. So that'll be $75,000, all from investing $100 a month. So it's really good to get into a regulated investing program. I think that some of the safest way to invest is to figure out like a little amount. It could be like $10 a week. It could be like $20 a month. Whatever doesn't make you freak out or panic. And it's like, I'm gonna put this away, and I don't care if the price goes up or down. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna hold. To answer your question, where do I usually buy crypto? Okay, so the number one place I buy, and they have an app on the phone, is not CoinGecko, sorry, Coinbase. I go to Coinbase, and like I said, they have an app on the phone, so I could pay through it through my Apple Wallet. Super convenient. It's in Spanish because I have a VPN on set to Mexico. So I'm gonna see if I can change the language. Español. Vamos a hacerlo en inglés. Okay, we're in English. So yeah, you would get an account going, and this is how the app looks on the phone. You would pretty much like, I think you press the swap button or the trade button. You select the asset you want to buy, like Bitcoin, or I'm not so into Ethereum because of the gas fees. It's kind of expensive, but that's a good investment long term. There's Solana, there's so many kinds of crypto out there that, and we do have call outs on them on the Discord on what's a good ones to get. You can use this website CoinGecko and just invest a little bit into all the top ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, sure, but XRP, Cardano, Dodge, I don't know how long that will last. Solana, some of these meme coins, like they make a lot of money fast, but you have to be quick with it, and I don't recommend investing much. Solana, if you invest in these meme coins, I've actually invested like $10 in Shiba, and it went up a good amount, but I don't put a lot of money into that. Yeah, Solana, this ape coin was like $20 a few months back, so it could go back up again. That was the crypto from the Bored Apes Yacht Club. They got real popular. But yeah, you can do your research on different cryptos here and see what resonates with you. There's a bunch. The Thor one was a big one that was called out on the Discord. Yeah, so just check them out on Discord and then type them in here and do your own research. But yeah, buy them on on Coinbase. You can send the assets, so you press pay afterwards and you can send it to your external wallet. I really do like Solana, so I like using Phantom Wallet. Let me see, Phantom Wallet. Oh, I see you wrote something. You have on some on Coinbase, yeah. So when you have them on Coinbase, this Phantom Wallet, by the way, is only Solana based. So it's like all the Solana slash altcoins. And yeah, you'll definitely go over that with Cody, but this is a good app. If you have Solana, you can send it here, and you can also use the radium.io to exchange into like, I have some Saber, I have some Atlas that we talked about. The one that's the best wallet for everything is Exodus wallet. Exodus wallet holds all kinds of assets, Bitcoin, it holds Ethereum, it holds Solana, it holds all the assets. So if you want a one place for all and it's decentralized, Exodus wallet is amazing. So I think you just download it right here. I'm gonna try it out. I haven't downloaded on my phone, but I don't have it downloaded here. So yeah, you just download it. That way you can see how the wallet looks. I really recommend, if you have crypto on Coinbase, move it to this wallet because the wallet's more secure. A lot of exchanges have gotten hacked and drained, whereas a decentralized wallet, only you have the key, so no one else can hack it as long as you don't give people access to your wallet, right? There's usually like a security phrase to make your wallet. You write that phrase down somewhere that you're not going to lose it and no one's going to find it. So it could be a secret notebook. It could be, you can make some kind of gadget that pops out of your wall somewhere. No one know. I don't know. Make something, you can do it on your phone or your computer in a certain secret file somewhere, hide it somewhere. Keep it, the best is to keep it offline. So if you wrote it somewhere, it'd be best, but you write your wallet passcode, and then yeah, then that's the security key to your wallet. Never give that to anybody, not even an admin or anybody, not even nobody, not even any of us mentors. You never click links on your, there's gonna be people that will say, oh, I'll send you free stuff to your wallet. Never, never, never. That never happens. So I don't want anyone getting scammed. I want to let everyone know who's watching this recording too. Always be secure, never click links, never trust that stuff on Discord or anything. No giveaways, nothing. People want to give something to you. I don't know. It's very rare that people just give things for free, So yeah, be safe there, because there's a lot of people that will send malicious links to your wallet and they can drain your wallet that way. So yeah. And usually let me see, when you're like using NFTs and all that stuff, you always want to have like a burner wallet, which I explained a little bit of that in my last video that I put it on the Signal. Yeah. So let me see. We got this downloaded. Let me go my downloads. I just want to show you how this one looks because it's pretty good. Okay. Or is it this one? Oh, yeah. There we go. We're installing it. Oh, I think I already installed it earlier. There we go. Now it's this one. So it was on my desktop. Yeah, it is. Cool. So I'm gonna open that up. This background, by the way, is in Africa. It's Kilimanjaro. It's the largest freestanding mountain in the entire world. Pretty powerful. So I don't have to do this right now. So yeah, this is the wallet. You can go to, yeah, this one has any assets. So let's say if you have Bitcoin, You click on Bitcoin, you click on receive, which I cannot do that right now because I don't know. Let me see. Receive. There we go. It was just loading. You receive it, you click this link, you go to your Coinbase, you press send, like your Bitcoin, you press send on it, and it'll ask you for the wallet address. You have to paste this wallet address there, and then or your own, it's not gonna be mine, of course, it's gonna be your own, and you send it to your wallet. And when it's on your wallet, it's secure. No one can steal that funds from you. You have control of your assets, no one can take it from you, and it's good. When it's on a exchange like Coinbase, I don't recommend leaving on there too long because it's less secure. So if you haven't already, download Exodus wallet. Send all your cryptos to your wallet and keep your security phrase good, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna be awesome. It doesn't matter if people know what wallet you use and they can't do anything about it. But yeah, I always like to keep it low key. So just treat it as cash. You don't want to tell everyone how much money you got and stuff. You want to keep that confidential to yourself. But yeah, you can send Solana. So just look up for any asset you want. Solana. You can receive your Solana there. And so on and so forth. So it's a really good resource. I'm gonna keep this one on mine. I might start using it. Yeah, I don't think I need that. It's just the install thing. Yeah. And that's it. And then you can have it on your computer, you can have it on your phone. If I wanted to connect my phone one to this, I'm sure I can. I think I go to settings and probably like security. Yeah, backup, create a password and such. So yeah, I can sync it with my other devices. I might do that from my phone to sync it up with here. But yeah, that's a good one. And what I like about Exodus is that you can, let's say you have Bitcoin in there, but you can't find like XRP. It's hard to find an exchange to buy it. So you can actually exchange your Bitcoin for XRP. You can press this exchange button. When you press the exchange button, look how cool that is. This wallet is awesome. I found out about this wallet from Cody. So shout out to Cody. You can choose whatever cryptos you have. Right? Let's say I want to switch from Solana to XRP and I want to do like $200 or $2,000, whatever, $200. I'm going to get this much XRP or just 200 Solana. Sorry, I'll get this much XRP. As you see, there's a little bit of a fee, a conversion fee. It takes about, see right there, it looks like it takes about 70 bucks or so, 75 bucks. So that's on a bigger exchange, of course. If I did if I did like if I did like 15, let me see, 12 would be like 200 bucks. Then yeah, then the fee is less, like $5. So it's good to it's good to swap little amounts at a time. But yup, download that whenever you can. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. All right, Cheney, I'll see you later. Yeah, this is just a good little overview on crypto, so I'm happy you could stop by. Take care. All right. Yeah, so a little bit of a tangent there, but I think it's helpful for anyone watching the recordings. Yeah, so let's see what crypto does, let's see what Bitcoin does. Right now it's going down a little tiny bit. I think it's just making a price correction. But yeah, that daily close looks so good. All right, before I get too much in the crypto world, I'm gonna check my assets right here. I got USD JPY. I want to see what's doing. Oh yeah, so we had a very big engulfing candle close on the daily a few hours ago. Just downward movement, which I think looks pretty bearish. because we just engulfed this. I anticipate the price to keep going down. Yeah. It's about time because we were waiting for the economy to balance between the US and Japan. Especially in Hawaii, it affects our economy a lot. We depend a lot on Japanese tourism. But yeah, we could have like a balance here, which could be what's happening when I turn on this log function. Yeah, could be a bounce there. On the 1 hour, it's still pretty separated, so I think it probably just keep going down. On the 3 hour too, pretty separated. Except this doji forming is I'm not gonna take it out of consideration. It could go back up and retest this moving average. Yeah, because it's pretty extended right now. On the 15-minute, let's see. In the 15-minute, we had an engulfing move. It's very small, but I don't ignore those little moves because they're significant. Look, small move, and it did send it up at least to the moving average. Here we have a squeeze though, is different from right here. We have a squeeze going on. These are still closing outside the Bollinger Bands, so I'm not thinking it's gonna go that much up. But if it did, it would probably just be a quick retest here and then go back down. But since we closed below this level, yeah, I don't know. With the log function, they both look good. I think it's probably gonna, yeah, it's possible it can move up a little bit and retest that moving average on the hourly. But very bearish. Very bearish indeed. Yeah. Yep. But for scalping wise, let's see. Oh, there's a bounce right there on moving average. If I got into a scalp, I think the next I'm seeing these two levels. This one I drew from the tops, and this one was the Fibonacci. If I was getting to the scalp, I would wait to see what it does at this level. If it starts bouncing off this level, I can grab a short at that level down to this and keep like a short stop loss, or maybe put the stop loss above this body and get a quick move. If the price broke above and I saw a retest there of that level, I would think that what I was saying earlier, that it would probably go up and retest the top there. So what I would do is I would get in there, maybe put my take profit. Here's more reactivity. Here only one time reached up barely, so I'd rather play it safe and take profits earlier than that level. But I think it would go touch that level at least or something, or have like a bounce like that wick did. If it broke that level. And then the stop loss could be here, and then I can adjust my lot size so that I'm not risking that much. Yeah. And let's say I was risking $2 here. I can gain like 650 right here, so it's pretty good. Let's say I was risking $20 here, I'm gonna gain $60 here. So but that would only be on the lower time frames, those opportunities. On the 1 hour, actually, since we had that moving average, it doesn't look good to me on the 1 hour. It looks kind of risky, but since we have this doji here, if we break above here, it's quite possible. It's quite possible. Yeah, it's quite possible. but I'm looking for more shorts on USD JPY, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, weekly looking bearish. We're gonna get a close tomorrow on the weekly. But you know what? It didn't break the overall uptrend. So weekly still kind of bullish. Could just have a bounce and keep moving up. Yeah, because like people want it to go down a lot so they can make a lot of money. But I just feel like that's not how the market works. Like it doesn't just give you what you want right away. We could see like kind of a head and shoulders formation, like shoulder, head, maybe another shoulder before a big drop. Yeah. So on the larger time frames, I want to see us engulf. Let's move down here and change that to white just so I can see from now on that white line. I want to see us break below, and then I'll think there's an overall reversal in the market because right now we have been on this uptrend for a while. It's like a little peace sign or thumbs up. Yep. So, but like, on the daily, on the 1 hour, 3 hour, it's been a downtrend for sure. We've had lower lows, lower highs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it from over here. It looks more connected. Yeah, so we have been in this kind of zone for a while. Mm-hmm. Choo, 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 choo. So I could see us having another little pump, pop, pop, and reversing. Yeah, that's what I feel about it. Let's go to Euro USD, because Euro USD kind of does the opposite of USD JPY. And does the opposite. I'm gonna move this because it's too much. This little thing. I drew this trend line a while back, and I'm noticing that there was a flip happened here. And we had that big bearish move. And we had this big move down. And now we've come and retested. To me, it's looking like on the 3 hour, there's some opportunities for a short. Perhaps. With I wouldn't get in on this. I'm just drawing it out just to see why I'm seeing this. So I'm seeing this because every time. So right here was this trend going up. Let me see. Yeah. It's just a level where there was a lot of reactivity. And And right now I'm seeing a little bit of a resistance on there. Let's see what the daily's doing. It's an engulfing candle. It's possible we break this. I wouldn't get in on this trade quite yet, but if we break this and test here, it could be a buy and keep going up. If it keeps resisting there, could go back down to this 107 level. And if that's the case, then and like a retest happens at that level. But I'm not seeing any signs on that on the daily. I'm just high hopes right here, okay? On the 3 hour and the 4 hour. Oh, on the 4 hour, I'm seeing on the top of a movement when you see this, sometimes there's a lot of selling demand. And I'm seeing 2 4 hour resistance on there. But the Bollinger Bands are still separated. So let me go to 15-minute. Oh, excuse me. 15-minute. We're on the moving average. Yeah, I want to see what it does at this level. It looks like it could want to break it. But we can get squeeze here. So on the 15-minute, there's more higher reward, less risk for making a move like that. But I think I'm more likely to get stopped out for sure. Just because we're on an uptrend. Usually at the top of every huge impulse is always a price correction. Tends to be a lot of times a price correction. So, but I would like to see more confirmation. Right here, this engulfing move was a little bit of a sign, but we still are getting more breakouts above the Bollinger Bands, and not quite anything on the downside. So so this trade is not something that I'm like even too confident about. But if that keeps holding as a resistance, it's a possibility that we just get a little bit of a impulse like this for a day trade, for a scalp. But yeah, everything right now is not really looking. Yeah, like here is just like is getting perfect support on that moving average. Here was a little breakout of it, but we also get little breakouts here, so it just kind of invalidates that one. I won't say invalidates because I think all moves are valid, but it's overpowering, or it's it's stronger. So it's still on the uptrend. On the weekly, I think I had already seen that. Yeah, engulfing candle. We got one more day left, but it's looking bullish and it's separating. So, my thought is probably just gonna go above that trend line again, and probably gonna go up. I don't know if it's gonna go like that straight up, but you never know. Excuse my yawns. Ooh. Yeah, well, actually on the weekly, yeah, it was on the downtrend for a while. And we pretty much broke that downtrend. I think there's this other thing. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see if it makes sense. This path button. Path. I think it's here, path. So it's kind of cool to to draw the trend. Sometimes like I feel, hey, look, a bow. I'm gonna leave that there. Maybe a bow pointing up could mean arrow shooting out like this arrow. uh it's fun. Yeah, but it's been on this downtrend. It broke out that downtrend over here. And now we've been on this little bit of an uptrend, right? Uh so yeah, on the daily, yeah, on a daily we have that uptrend going. And yeah, I see the Bollinger Band separated. So, honestly, I'm more bullish on this. I'm more bullish on this. I was kind of thinking like maybe there would be something with this little line, but I don't even know I have that line. It's kind of confusing me. I'm gonna take it out of there. Um, and these are all micro levels because I was scalping this at one point. So, I'm gonna adjust these. I'm gonna adjust these a bit. I wanna put a level right here. Yeah, yeah. I could just press Alt H. I remember now. So on the daily, I'm actually thinking the why I was looking at that downward movement was like, yeah, I think there's gonna be an impulse of like a retest of this level, but this engulfed this whole move, which is really good. I mean, this has been engulfing one level after another. We just engulfed this one, which I think was a major level, yeah, because we got this support right here. So it's a major level. Um, so next major level I want to see us hit is probably like this one, where you get the wicks and support and that resistance there. So what I would want to do then, I'm thinking about long term, is I want to see the price retest there. If I could get in there, it would be super nice, because then I could put my stop loss underneath these candle bodies, and I could put my take profit just underneath that support line and make a swing trade right there. It could last a few days. So but I'm actually looking more in favor of that because of this engulfing move, and because we have been on a reversal now. And since we engulf there, if we get nice support here, I'm gonna feel pretty bullish about it. I mean, look at these bands. It might not even come down here for a second. It might actually go up. But I have a good feeling like on the daily, yeah, on the daily or maybe on the weekly, maybe get a weekly close, on the weekly get a retest. But yeah, I want to see this close in 20 hours. If it stays like that, oh man, it's gonna look good. So, yep, you're seeing it here first, everybody. So let me put a little put a little alert right here. I want to see an alert. Just let me take off a log. Create. What? No. Edit horizontal line. Let me. I don't know. Did it? I don't know why it activated before. Yeah. Why is it activating? Oh, it's just telling me that it's set. All right. I thought that was the activating, that's why. All right, so that's my alert. I'm gonna watch this, but uh yeah, it's looking good actually. I don't know what was making me think it's going down. I think it was just those, or am I thinking about USD JPY? Am I confusing the charts together now? I know the USD JPY wants to go down. Yeah, I think I was just confusing that from earlier. So we were looking at this one earlier, USD JPY. That's yeah, just so doesn't keep going down. All right. Feeling pretty good with everything I shared. I'm gonna end the stream here because no point going on more than I feel like I have to share. Um, thanks for tuning in, and yeah. Oh, look, I'm like I'm so into it. I didn't say y'all have seen me like that, but yeah. Uh, happy to be here with y'all. Happy to be growing. To be given the opportunity to be part of this community. And if there's any way I could be here for y'all support, you can reach out to me. And whenever I can, I really like to go out my way to help others. So sending you all love, abundance, peace, uh, joy, and remember to keep doing the things that make you happy. Uh, and think about the long picture because we're in a good place right now to make good decisions in our life to have abundance. Yeah, think about the big picture and be safe. Till next time, ahui ho.